all this together makes this a very, very safe draw and environment and cannot be manipulated by anyone. It's really important to be transparent. And we are trying to do our best.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the OMillionaire Podcast. I'm your host Maradona, and with me we have our CEO and founder, Mr. Rav C. Martin.
Hello Maradona, and great to see you again.
Great to see you too.
So, what do we have today?
Today we have a very interesting question: the importance of transparency. Discuss the significance of transparency in lottery operations and draw processes. And what is social responsibility that OMillionaire follows?
Okay, let me start with the second question first, or the second part of the question. When it comes to, these kind of industry, like gambling in general, but I mean in lotteries, then there is like always the fear that people get addicted to it.
Yeah.
Because we do not want to harm anyone. Now, when it comes to lotteries, it's a lot easier because people are not getting addicted as easy, because a lottery is something you buy a ticket, you buy a green certificate, right, on Monday, and then you're waiting till Thursday, 8 o'clock, till the draw happens.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no excitement in between. There's nothing coming up, even the draw or the purchase process is not even funny. I mean, the funny part is like choose your lucky numbers. But it's not like, like when you look in gambling in general, it's much more addictive because you have like engagement, you have like emotional engagement. If you see like maybe some wheels running around.
Yeah, you're impulsive.
Yeah, and you always like, and then you think like, oh, next time I'm winning, so I put like more money on the table, right? When it comes to different games, I mean, horse racing, for example, is wonderful, but you hope your horse is winning, right?
Yeah.
And even your horse is winning, you win only small amounts.
Yeah.
But if you're losing, the next thing is like you put money again because you want to win your losses back.
Yeah.
So this is the first part of addiction already. And lotteries are they are much more safe from these kind of things because, as I said, it's not engaging. It's like, why do you play the lottery? Only because I want to change my life. I want to have like a better life. I want to have like more money for my dreams I have. That's why you buy a ticket, and it does not matter how fancy this purchase is. You buy it on a certain day, on a certain time, and then you just wait till the draw happens. And then maybe you're watching Maradona in the show live, of course, what kind of reports does he have? And then he's pressing the numbers and the button, and the numbers are coming up, and hopefully it's your numbers. And it doesn't have to be in order. Okay. But social responsibility means we are monitoring, for example, our players.
Oh, how?
Well, our system, for example, we can is able to see like how many tickets, for example, somebody is buying.
Okay.
And if somebody is buying a lot more tickets than usual, then this is a red flag for us.
Yeah, like 50 tickets or 100.
Yeah, then we would say like, oh, wait a minute, why is he buying 50 tickets? Now, it might be okay because it might be a very rich person that easily wants to buy it, or he buys it for the whole family, let's say, because he wants to give it away for a certain event. But this means like our support team is reaching out to this person and asking the person, for example, is it okay? I mean, finding out or trying to figure out what is his reason for buying these tickets. If we have the feeling that it might be a problem for the person or the family, then we talk to these people and we might even block him from playing.
Okay.
The same thing can happen, like for example, if people like know that they are addicted to some certain games or to the lottery, let's say, in our obviously to OMillionaire in this case, they can also send like an email to our support team, and we can prevent from either saying like, okay, he's only allowed to buy a certain amount of tickets, or even to stop him at all. Okay. So we have like a list where people that should not buy or basically, like reported themselves, for self-protection. So yeah, we this is very important. Also, we do not want to have like people underage, like 18, is the minimum age to participate. Also, most of the time, they don't have like credit cards, so I mean, should be safe. But if we find out or if we see that it's again someone who is playing and not old enough, then we try to stop it right away. So we have like responsibility towards these people. We do not want that they are participating in hoping to winning and spending the whole salary in over the months in just like OMillionaire. This should be like something where you understand you can take a chance, and this should be something where you are reasonable, playing and aware of the risks, and of course the outcome. Let's say. So this is like when it comes to social responsibility, we take this very serious.
Yeah, and I think the biggest social responsibility is Oasis Park.
That's another social responsibility we have towards the community.
To the community.
So that's where OMillionaire is like really engaged in Oasis Park, planting the 60 million trees and fighting global warming. That's wonderful. Now the first question.
Yeah.
Which was like
significance of transparency in lottery operations and the draw process.
Yes, it's really important to be transparent, and we are trying to do our best. There's not much, to hide when it comes to the background. What we do is like the people are choosing the numbers. They see the numbers they've chosen in their wallets or in the numbers they played, so they can see it on their page when they log in. So this is already secure. And then what happens is like that our systems store this, and people have to understand they have to play until 7:30 because there is a lockdown. So for the week, because the system needs like half an hour basically to make sure everything is locked and safe, and it's stored in different security servers worldwide. So the data is not going away or dismissed. Nobody has access obviously, but it cannot be get away or whatever it is. But the 7:30 is like a very important time if you want to participate in this week's draw. Even so, the draw starts at 8 o'clock. And then the most important part is like the live draw, because you know your numbers. You can see it on your website or on our website. And then you just watch the live show, and you are responsible for the numbers. So this is 100% random, because the balls are always measured in the beginning. I'm not quite sure. You've seen this, right?
Yeah, it's measured and weighed.
Yeah. Both. And it's not from the team. It's like from an auditor.
Yeah,
from the insurance auditors. So, and then we have like a lot of people in the studio to watch everything. So nothing can be hidden somehow.
Yeah. Plus, it's very strict. No one's allowed to enter. No one's allowed to exit.
Right.
It's there and it's all monitored.
So then we have like the live draw starts, and you press a button, and then a number comes out. And see, even like the the draw itself is not 100% automated, which means the draw time until the next ball is coming depends on you. So it's not always like every 5 seconds or whatever on the second.
Yeah.
It's like you're talking a couple of more sentences, so it might be 5 seconds, it might be 7, it might be 10.
Yeah.
So nobody knows how the balls are mixed in the drum.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty interesting. I never realized that, but yeah, it is so random. The whole selection. I may take a few seconds extra to press the buzzer, so nothing's really automated clearly. Maybe I can play around with that time.
Yeah,
It's
but I
pretty
mean,
interesting.
I don't know if you can follow the balls. I mean, but yeah, and so I mean, then we have like the result of the draw, right? I mean, the numbers, the 7 numbers. These 7 numbers are entered again in the system by 2 different people. Only of these numbers match, and it has to be in the order it's coming out. I mean, for the winning, it's not important which order you have, right? I mean,
True. You can match any of. It doesn't have to be in order.
yeah, any. I mean, if it does not, if a 12 is required, it does not matter if the 12 was at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end.
Yeah.
As long as you have the right number. But when you enter this in the system, it has to be the right order how the numbers came out. This is done again by 2 different people, and only if this matches, the system releases the winnings to the players. So this happens within, obviously, most of the time, like within the next 5 minutes after the draw, you finish the draw. Sometimes it takes a little longer, but in general, it's like within 5 minutes. So everybody can see and sees afterwards, oh, this is my winning in my wallet.
Wow.
So the whole procedure is so clear, so easy, so smooth. And then we are holder of the license, of a lottery license.
Yes.
That means we have an extra reporting and auditing from the authorities issuing these licenses.
True.
So it's not just the people there. Then we have the insurance people, the auditors, to make sure everything happens. We have the person that is handling the machines and filling up the balls and stuff like that, always with gloves.
Yeah.
So not the balls get not sticky or anything like that. They have the same temperature. A lot of things, as you said, the weight and the size, obviously, as well. Yeah, so all these together makes this a very, very safe draw and environment, and cannot be manipulated by anyone. We cannot say, oh, these are the winners up front.
Yeah.
And I have friends that are playing with OMillionaire. They love it because, I mean, they want to support the Oasis Park project as well. They're always like, Ralph, I mean, can you not do like, I mean, my winning numbers, maybe even 4 or 5 and 6, like I said, nope, I'm sorry. There is no way to manipulate this.
Wow,
Yeah.
pretty interesting to know that. I mean, I knew most of it, but for our viewers, that OMillionaire is a socially responsible lotto. We have certain criterias that we are responsible. You being the CEO and founder, it's great to know that it comes from a very secured, responsible, licensed team and
Yeah.
management. It's also so beautiful to know the entire process of how the lotteries are transparent, and it's great to be a part of this team. I hope that answered a lot of your doubts and queries, and rest assured, OMillionaire is 100% legit, licensed, socially responsible lotto, and these are the processes. You can also be a part of it by participating it. We've done a lot of reports on the entire process, And thank you so much for answering these questions, Mr. Ralph.
You're welcome, and I encourage the people, just if you have like any questions, just send us or our team to the support email, SMS, WhatsApp with questions you have, and we can discuss, like for example in our podcast, since we have like one questions or one issues, or we have like questions from our followers, which is like always interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have this podcast, I mean, just to tell the people what lottery really is. And it's always great to see you here, since you are the face of the draw. And every week you're doing a good job showing the people like how secure and how safe it is. And even if something happens during the draw, we have procedures so everybody can see how to solve this issue.
Perfect. Well, there you have it. Stay tuned for another episode of the OMillionaire Podcast. And thank you so much, Mr. Ralph, for this beautiful insights and answers to these questions.
Thank you, Maradona. And as always, you can't win if you don't play.